I'm Tony T here with our college football pick show here for Monday. Well, we're going to give you 6 games here from week number 7. We'll do this in 6 parts. We got 51 FBS versus FBS games. We'll get them all covered here. So we'll start here with the 6. Before we get to just a couple things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free college football picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL. We also have MLB. We're going to have NBA coming up shortly, so it's a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, like the video, thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing the top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers. Get signed up. Guys like Mindy, who's been hot. Our morning steam team's been hot. Our VIP GM has been hot. Ben, hot. We'll look at some of the cappers here. NFL, we'll see that it's Ben, a top performer. Tiffany, Ramon doing great. Hollywood Sam. Click the links and get signed up to one of the long-term passes. You'll find our premium picks at the top of the page. Drop down menu here for the free picks. As you scroll, you'll find our featured picks and, of course, the best bets. Each capper can designate one best bet per sport per day. It's got to really stand out on their card. Many cappers have more than one because they handicap more than one sport. Also, each capper can designate a play here, one pick per from their card here, from the card, as a $15 pick. Really just to showcase your service. You see we've got some up there right now. A lot of cappers like to showcase their best bets just to make a good impression there. And of course, the 3-packs are most popular seller. Really good value there. We'll have 3-packs when there's more sports coming on. I realize there's just one game going on on Monday. But again, that's what you guys can choose from. Also, our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the comment area, in the description, yeah, and click that and click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also, would love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. We are looking for cappers to apply. Go to Tony'sPicks.com footer section to submit your form. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Central Michigan versus Akron, college football pick here for Saturday. Central Michigan, well, they moved to 1-5 after their 17-16 home defeat to Ball State. Third straight game where Chippewas were held to under 20 points. Team moved the football for only 340 yards. Running game produced only 130 yards on 49 carries. One of the 2 fumbles by CMU was returned for a Ball State touchdown. Defense limited the Cardinals to just 250 yards, 122 passing on 27 attempts. Quarterback Daniel Richardson, a season low 47% completion rate, 1 touchdown, 5.3 yards per attempt. On the year, Richards, a career low 55% completion, 6.1 yards per attempt, way down from last season. Akron 1-5 off their 55-34 road defeat at Ohio. Zips did move the football for 487 yards, but the run game sputtered with 69 yards on 25 carries. Defensively, Akron gave it up in the passing yardage share, 427 yards allowed passing on 27 attempts. Quarterback DJ Irons, a season high 76% completions, a pick, 7.7 yards per attempt. On the year, the Irons hitting on 67%, 6.6 yards per attempt. Now, Akron's defense has been poor this season, giving up 5 yards a carry on the ground and 10.1 yards per pass attempt. CMU has shown the ability to move the football through the air, and the Zips offense has improved under Irons. The play here will be Central Michigan and Akron over 58.5. Old Dominion versus Coastal Carolina college football pick. This one goes off on Saturday. Old Dominion drops to 2-4 after their 38-24 home defeat to Liberty. Monarchs had a season high 415 yards in defeat. Defense struggled, surrendering 478 yards with 210 rushing on 39 carries, 268 passing on 28 attempts. Hayden Wolf completed 59% of his throws, 6.5 yards per attempt on the season. He's completing 56%, 7 yards per attempt. Coastal Carolina 6-0 after their 28-21 road win at UL Monroe. Chanticleers built a 28-14 lead at the half, but went scoreless in the second half. The offense produced 433 yards, 187 rushing on 30 carries. They did surrender 279 passing yards to the Warhawks on 31 attempts. Quarterback Grayson McCall completed 68% of his passes in the win with a touchdown and 8.8 yards per attempt. McCall on the year hitting 69% of his passes, 9.9 yards per attempt. Second road game for the Monarchs, and on the road, the team is averaging just 316 yards of offense and giving up 522 yards. Play here will be Coastal Carolina -11. Minnesota versus Illinois, college football pick. This one here is on Saturday. Minnesota fell to 4-1 after their 20-10 home defeat to Purdue. Gophers offense struggled with 304 yards, 47 rushing on 26 carries. Defensively, they did surrender 359 yards to the Boilermakers, 160 of it rushing on 27 carries. Tanner Morgan, a season low 54% completion rate in defeat with no touchdowns, 3 picks, and 7.8 yards per pass attempt. On the season, Morgan a career high 70% completions with 10.2 yards per attempt. Illinois 5-1 after their 9-6 home win to Iowa. Final Illini ran for 201 yards on 44 carries. Defense limited Hawkeyes to only 222 yards, 52 rushing on 30 carries. Rutgers transfer quarterback Artur Sitkowski completed 68% of his passes with a pick and only 3.9 yards per attempt. On the season, Sitkowski 72% completions but only 4.1 yards per attempt. In this one, we will look here. Well, let's see who we're going to go with in this one. That's a good question because I was going back and forth with this game. Minnesota is a team that had their struggles running the football. Illini is a good defensive team. So we're going to go under total in this one. Under total here between Golden Gophers and Final Illini. Miami, Ohio versus Bowling Green, college football pick. This one goes off here on Saturday. Miami, Ohio moves to 3-3 after their 27-24 home win to Kent. Strong running here for the Red Hawks. 236 yards rushing on 50 carries. Defensively, they did allow 306 passing yards on 40 attempts. Quarterback Avion Smith completed a season-high 64% in the win with 12.8 yards per attempt. On the season, Smith 52% completions, 6 touchdowns, 4 picks, 6.1 yards per attempt. Bowling Green falls to 2-4 after their 38-7 home defeat to Buffalo. Falcons fell behind 31-0 at the half. They did surrender 479 yards to the Bulls with 293 rushing on 49 carries. Matt McDonald completed 50% in the loss with 6.7 yards per attempt. On the season, McDonald 56% completion rate, 14 touchdowns, 2 picks, 6.4 yards per attempt. McDonald has shown the ability to get touchdown passes. Now, pass offense too poor to lay a touchdown with the Red Hawks here on the road. The play will be Bowling Green +7. Iowa State versus Texas, college football pick for Saturday. Iowa State fell to 3-3 after their 10-9 home defeat to Kansas State. Season low for the Cyclones as the team produced just 276 yards, and then it was 78 yards of rushing here on 24 carries. And defensively, Cyclones did surrender 257 passing yards on 20 attempts in that one. Hunter Deckers, a season low, 58% completions in the loss, 5.2 yards per attempt. This season, Deckers 67% completions, 6.7 yards per attempt. Texas 4-2 with their 49-zip neutral site win to Oklahoma. It was a season high offensively for the Longhorns, 585 yards. The Longhorns ran for 296 yards on 50 carries. Defense shut down the Sooner offense, allowing 195 yards with 39 passing. Queen Ewers, in his return, completed 68% of his passes, 4 touchdowns, a pick, and 9.3 yards per attempt. Iowa State defense has been outstanding this year. They faced a good defensive team in Alabama at home early in the season, held to 19 points to defeat. Cyclones can move the football through the air. The play here will be Iowa State +14.5. Auburn versus Ole Miss, college football pick. This one goes off on Saturday. Auburn fell to 3-3 after their 42-10 road defeat at Georgia. Tigers offense held to only 258 yards in defeat. They struggled defending the run, surrendering 292 rushing yards on 30 carries. Robbie Ashford, a season low with 34% completions, 4.3 yards per attempt. On the year, Ashford 48% completions, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, 7.1 yards per attempt. A threat to run, averaging nearly 10 rushes per game with 4.7 yards a carry. Now, Ole Miss 6-0 after their 52-28 road win at Vanderbilt. A season-high 591 yards of offense for the Rebels, running for 143 yards on 28 carries. Rebels defense did allow 281 yards to the Commodores on 38 carries. Quarterback Jackson Dart, a season-high 78% completions, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, and 14 yards per attempt. Season-wide here, Dart about 64% completions, 9.5 yards per attempt. Recent wins by Ole Miss was by 3 to Kentucky, 7 to Tulsa, with the wins against really down programs like Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech by margin. The play will be Auburn +15.5. That was our college football pick show here for Monday. We got just 6 of them. We're going to do this in 6 parts. We took through all the 51 throughout the week. So make sure to like, subscribe, set notifications, check out our videos. Go to our website for our best bets at TonySpicks.com by following the link in the description and click on the All Cappers tab. And remember, Ramon and Mindy come up tonight, this morning here, I should say, at 9 a.m. Eastern Time with her show here, The Morning Steam. We'll have NFL coming up a little later.